never see the light of day, but I got a confession, I'd like it that way.
So you remember nothing about the killing. Remember nothing about getting a knife.
They say I'm so evil that it's hard to believe. Why can't I say I wear my black heart on my sleeve? And I'm a sitting on proud, and I'm shouting out loud.
Nate Hurt, and this is my review of X-Men Days of Future Past. This movie, well, really has me nerding out after seeing it because it's the X-Men movie that all of us X-Men fans have been waiting for. It has just about everything and tries to make you forget about X-Men 3, that bullshit, and X-Men Origins. Yeah, it's just awesome. Peter Dinklage does a great job as Bolivar Trask. And you find out the shit he's done and everything. He just plays a really good bad guy in this, and very intelligent, just great acting in it. This movie, X-Men fans that are complaining about too much Wolverine will rejoice, because even though it seems like at first there's a lot of Wolverine, it's actually mainly focused on Professor X. So much so that you'd almost call it X-Men Origins Professor X, but not really. And it's like Professor X, Mystique, and Magneto. Oh, and the future. There's one breakout X-Men character in this, one mutant, Quicksilver, who I'm sure is now become a fan favorite of those who aren't familiar with comic books, who will probably love Quicksilver now. He was just funny, a smart ass, and they really showed off his powers quite well. There are very few little things I complain about this movie at. I think this would be one of the best superhero movies, and one of the best movies all year, probably. I almost rate that as much as I loved Godzilla. They're about the same to me. They're both fucking amazing movies. I mean, growing up watching the old X-Men cartoon from the 90s, to the excellent Wolverine X-Men cartoon, even X-Men Evolution, this really, being an X-Men fan growing up, this movie is the one that I've been wanting to see since they started making the movies. I mean, they pretty much have their costumes, at least close as we're probably ever going to get to their costumes. Magneto actually seems like the Magneto from the cartoon, the 90s one. Wolverine kicks ass in it, of course, but there's just enough Wolverine. Not too much. Me being a Wolverine fan, I wish it was just a little bit more, but yeah, it's just enough Wolverine. Just enough for everyone. Well, except for the few mutants in the future. They didn't get enough spotlight, but hopefully we'll see them in the franchise more as the new movies go through. One of the few things I complain about is they had a chance to give Magneto his silver hair, because he always had silver hair like his son Quicksilver, and they decided in the first class to give him regular round hair. Well, they could have made it like, oh, he used his power so much his hair starts turning silver or something. That'd be cool to show more relation with Quicksilver, but I digress. This movie is fucking amazing, and I really don't see any faults in it. And the end credit scene, you got to see that credit scene. That meant, I'm going to try not to do very many spoilers in here, but most people know that's to do with Apocalypse, and the next X movie will be about Apocalypse, and growing up at the 90s kid I am, with the 90s X-Men cartoon, Apocalypse is one of those badass bad guys in the X-Men universe. And we're finally going to get him in the next movie, and it's going to be fucking great. Hopefully Archangel will be in it too. I'm just happy to finally see Apocalypse. I'm really hoping that we get to see Mr. Sinister. Mr. Sinister was my boy growing up. He was one of my favorite X-Men villains of all time. And he's just fucking cool. And I really hope we get to see him in that too. And the comic books, he has some relation to Wolverine and Gambit. So hopefully, because they all have history together. Mr. Sinister does with Wolverine and Gambit. Hopefully they'll mention that some way, shape, or form in the next movies. If Mr. Sinister, of course, is in the movie. But I'm just so excited and pumped for again, next X-Men movies, like this one, put the pinnacle for all X movies to be. This is probably one of the best superhero movies made in a long time, too. Like, I haven't been this happy since fucking Avengers. But this, like, just put Apocalypse and they'll make it a step farther. I think they're going with the Age of Apocalypse storyline, too. But we're going to have to wait and see. I mean, if it was just them all fighting Apocalypse, it'd be awesome. But, you guys tell me what you think of the movie. Leave comments below. I think it's fucking awesome. It's definitely the X-Men movie that I'm actually, like, I was never really pleased with most of the X-Men movies. Because they never had the costumes. It just never felt like perfect X-Men to me. Growing up like that. And I used all the X-Men comic books, X-Men cartoon. But now, it feels like it's finally come full circle. It feels like the X-Men I grew up on. Sort of. So, like I said, leave comments below. Tell me what you think. If you liked the movie, hated the movie, was about it. Please like my channel, like this video, and subscribe to my channel if you feel like it. Alright, everyone. Bye. Peace.